What's going on, everybody? Tony here from Urban Girl Scout Media. Today, we're going to talk about undervalued cards in the card spotlight. Let's go ahead and get right into it with our first card. Our first card is Grasp of the Heromancer. Comes us from Magic Origins. It is a 2-caster, 1 colorless, 1 white enchantment. Enchanted creature gets +1/+1 and has whenever this creature attacks, tap target creature defending player controls. So automatically you're looking at this card and you're thinking, I want to put this on a creature I'm going to attack with every turn. Hopefully your opponent only has 1 creature on the board, making it easy for you to get that creature through. You'll see this sometimes in the modern hexproof Boggles deck. So definitely something to look out for there. You can get this card right now for about 15 cents a pop. So definitely suggest picking it up as soon as you can. Alrighty, and then next we have Altered Ego coming to us from Shadows over Innistrad. It is a 2 colorless, 1 green, 1 blue shapeshifter. It does have that X that we'll talk about here in a second. It cannot be countered and enters the battlefield as a copy where that X matters. So automatically you're thinking, I can copy something that an opponent can't counter, gives you a good creature. In casual, which is something that I've said is I love playing casual, this is a great card in casual because, again, it can't be countered and you get a good range of creatures you could choose from, plus you get that extra ability sitting under 50 cents a card. Something I would pick up, especially if you play in the casual format. And you never really know with cards. Down the road, they could definitely become something of value. So this is something that if you can pick up a play set and sit on for a while, you never know. Alright, and then last but not least is one of my personal favorite cards, Altar of the Brood, a 1-cast artifact coming to us from Continents of Takir. Whenever another permanent enters the battlefield under your control, each opponent puts the top card of his or her library into his or her graveyard. Excuse me. Alright, so anything that bounces back and forth, you could put this in. Tokens, lands that come in, they have to grind. This is a very powerful card, and it still sits under $1, which really surprises me, because it can go into a lot of different decks, and it can do a lot of different things in those decks. So I would, again, just as I said with the other cards, I would suggest picking these up. There's no reason this card couldn't see play in a competitive format at some point. Grind, and to be completely honest, it's just a fun card in its own. So it doesn't matter the format, casual, competitive, you can find places for it. It may not be a tier 1 card in competitive, but there's definitely uses for it. Like I said, it's one of my favorite cards as well. So that's going to do it for this edition. Hope you enjoyed. Go ahead and subscribe below. Remember, we are on Facebook. Just go ahead and support Urban Girl Scout Media as much as you can. And we will see you next time for Card Spotlight, Undervalued Cards. Thanks, guys. Come on, Titty!